Hello, Sagittarius. It is time for your August reading 2021. I'm feeling very fresh and alive and optimistic these days, so I'm hoping some of that translates to your reading, but in a realistic way. I don't want to, change what it should be. But you know what? I have been finding that readings lately have been perking up a little. After a year and a half of total crap, things have gotten a little bit better these days. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope something comes out of this that's excellent. I'm doing my 12 cards. I love to do my 12 card reading, or pardon me, my double deck readings with 12 cards. Just a quick little 12 cards to see where we're at. And let's check it out. The victory card. That's a nice thing to get. Ooh, this is looking very lovely. Lots of wands, lots of action. I'm getting this guy a lot lately, which is fine. He's not a bad guy. Wands and happiness and celebration. Wow. This is a really nice reading for my fiery Sagittarius. Okay, let's check it out. So, okay. Let's dive into these two swords on the corners, first of all. So we've got this guy. Sometimes we call this the sore winner card because he looks like he's just won a battle. There's somebody retreating, a couple of people here. He's collecting up all the swords. And maybe it's just the way it's drawn, but he looks a little bit smug, like maybe he's gotten the best of everybody and he's a little bit cocky about it all. Not that that's always a bad thing. So this might be you, Sagittarius. I'm just going to say that this card is usually read that you could either be the winner or the loser in the card, but I tend to think that you guys are quite fiery and you're probably the winner in this situation. Sometimes I tell people that this card can mean that it doesn't have to be a physical fight. It can be that you're very good at arguing because maybe you are better spoken than the other party you're fighting with. Maybe your husband or wife or girlfriend or whatever, and maybe you always tend to get the upper hand in the argument, so you're a little bit smug about that. So the question is that how you want to treat the person that you love? Sometimes it doesn't work out in the end because then, they get fed up with it at some point and everything goes to hell. So that's just one thing that could happen. But then again, sometimes you're winning the battle because you deserve to, and the people who you're winning over deserve to lose. So this card does not have to be a bad card. It can be a very, very good card. It just depends on your situation, of which you will all be different. That's the thing I really do find enjoyable about these general readings, in spite of the fact that I can't home in on the specifics because it's not for one person. It's interesting to see how many people have the same experiences. When I say the same, I don't mean identical. They're with different people, and they might have, in one person's life, something that comes up in the spread might relate to their work, and another person's that might relate to their personal life. But the basic premise of the card or cards will come up the same. It's quite fascinating when I get the feedback and stuff. So I'm quite enjoying that. Now we've got some wands here. Let's see, we've got 4 wands, and these are going to be quite fun to look at. So I'm going to leave those for the moment. And let's go to our other sword here that I was going to do. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, if this is a person in your life or somebody who's going to come in, sorry, I'm being a little loud because it's a little loud outside. So the Page of Swords is a young person, a child, teenager, or very, very young adult. And this person is all about learning and finding out the truth about the world and the way things are, and always kind of a truth seeker and a scholar, and always looking to get more knowledge, and figure out the truth and kind of cut through all the BS in life. Because these people who are air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, they don't like a lot of BS. They like things to be quite clear cut, and so that's what they're always looking for finding. And this person's learning about all that. Also, the page can be a messenger about a truth or clarity, about something you need to know. So if it's not a person you know, that might be the case then. So I'm trying to think what order we should do this in because there's so much good stuff here. I think we'll just do, okay. All right, we've done our page. We've done our, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to shift these like this, and then we're going to just look at our wands and our pentacles. Okay, so let's look at our wands first because this is pretty fun. So this guy is you, and you're working hard, and this can mean that something is not being done as efficiently as it could. This could be your work. It tends to often be your work, but it could also be something you're doing at home or a different project or something. And there's probably a more efficient way to do it to make it easier on yourself, or it could mean that you're just taking on way too much, like you are burdened with too many tasks. And that's always a challenge on how to accomplish all the things you're trying to accomplish. So there's nothing bad or wrong about this card. You are doing it. You're doing the work. You're moving ahead, even though it's difficult. A lot of burdens, but you're making it work. So that's the main thing. And then here we've got the victory card, which is excellent. It's a card where you get some recognition for your hard work. Maybe this is the hard work that this is referring to. But you're going to be recognized for some kind of an accomplishment, something you've put into action, which is excellent and very, very positive. So maybe you're the type of person in general who takes on too much, which is why you also have accomplishments. So that's good. Not that taking on too much work is necessarily good. I mean, if you can handle it, great, fine, wonderful, but you don't want to let other areas of your life suffer. So just think about that. Maybe you can alter that a little bit, do a little bit less. And then we've got this card, which is an excellent card, a fantastic card of celebration. Often meaning a marriage or a move to a new home or both. So a very, very, very happy card. And I'm going to pull this card down here just so we can kind of revisit that in a little bit. So this card is a card of somebody who is working very hard. Now, see, here you're working hard in spite of the fact that you have too many burdens and maybe some difficulties in actually getting the work done. Here you're working hard and maybe you're a little bit dissatisfied or disillusioned because maybe you're feeling that things aren't going quickly enough, or you're not getting enough of a reward for your hard work or something like that. So I'm wondering if maybe perhaps whatever's going on here and here, you made changes, and then maybe this is a promotion, or maybe this is, finally getting some of the fruits of your labor happening, or being recognized for said fruits or whatever. Anyway, it's very positive. It's very exciting. But these two cards both kind of, make me feel that you're struggling a little bit, but you're making it work, because here you've got the 6. This is the 6 of Wands. This is the 6 of Pentacles. And here you are in a position that you're doing it. You're making money. You're being able to invest. You're at a level where you can possibly afford to give some charity to others, whether in time or whether that's in actual money or what. But you are, you're climbing the ladder towards success here. And this is very, very positive. And there's a lot of celebration. So we should talk about that. I mean, you've got this card, which can mean marriage, often means moving to a new home. And as you can tell with the laurel wreaths and the wands and everything, it's a card of celebration. The people here are holding bouquets up above their heads. They're happy. They're celebrating. And here you've got the same kind of a vibe going. You've got the girls are all with their glasses in the air raised. Or there's a party. There's a celebration. Something is being recognized and celebrated here. This is happy times. And again, with the celebration, and also abundance, reaching a point in life where there's some abundance, there's some money, there's some security, there's all this good stuff happening, and all this happiness and celebration, people around you. So this is amazing. This is an amazing reading. And then you've got strength, because let's be honest here, in life we need some strength. And this is an inner strength. This is the good kind of strength. This isn't, physical strength is wonderful also, but this is that inner strength that can get you through anything, that can make you persevere. Maybe this is the quality that helped you to make these accomplishments. And you'll also be there for the people in your life, and you'll be able to support others and uphold people mentally, and have some compassion and help them. Maybe be a bit of an advisor or a mentor to your kids, to other people's kids, to get them pointed in the right direction. This is good stuff. And then here you've got the Ace of Cups, which is something passionate is beginning in your life. It could be a passion project. It could be a new project, a new work project, maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you're passionate about writing. Maybe you've always wanted to go skydiving and you're passionate about that, or to learn to fly an airplane, or to learn cooking, or to have a new love in your life. Maybe you've got a crush on somebody, and this is just the very beginnings of the idea of creating this love life with this person, or asking them out, or whatever. This is the very beginning, the spark. And that's why aces are so exciting. They're the spark of something beautiful that's going to happen, that you're going to make happen. So you've got this one, all about the passion, the cups. And then you've got the Ace of Wands. So this can be for the same thing. This could be the passionate thing that you're going to put into action. Say you have a passion for children and you want to open your own daycare. Maybe that's what it pans out to. That's how it could be something that is together, where it's the passionate thing that you're going to put into action. Maybe they're two separate things. Maybe this is your heart's desire, and maybe this one is also something you're passionate about, but this one is strictly about a practical matter that you're going to put into action. You're going to build a house. You might be passionate about it, but there are other things maybe you've got the new wife or husband, and you adore them, and you're going to build them a house, a beautiful house, a home to call your own, where you can have your family and parties and fun things, because you're going to have the parties, it looks like. This is a beautiful reading, a very fun reading, an exciting reading, a reading that is absolutely full of energy. If you have one thing you take away from this reading, I'm going to ask you to, in anticipation of all this goodness and happiness and wonderful, beautiful celebration, put these things into action. Don't wait. Do what you want to do when it comes to these exciting ideas that you've got brewing. Even if you start in a very, very small way, just start it this month. Think about it. Write some stuff down. Put some stuff to paper or on your computer or whatever. Don't hesitate, because you've got some fantastic ideas, I'm guessing, and some amazing stuff on the go. So my darlings, have a great rest of August, and I hope to talk to you soon.